There we go. Like to call the meeting to order. Moved by Councillor Hudson, seconded by Councillor Kotick. Resolved that the regular meeting commenced at the hour of 7 p.m. And be it further resolved that council acknowledges that we are meeting in the Robinson Superior Treaty area on lands that have been traditionally used by several indigenous nations. But we would like to pay special recognition to our closest indigenous neighbors, the community of Bignagon, Nishnabek, and Pic Mobert First Nations. We wish to recognize the long history of the First Nations and Métis people in our region, specifically, and show respect to them today. All in favor? Oh, you want to call it out for Mike?
Oh, yes. Councillor Hudson,
Yes.
Councillor Keogh,
Yes.
Councillor Kotick,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay. Moved by Councillor Kotick, seconded by Councillor Hudson, resolved that the agenda be approved as circulated. All in,
Councillor Hudson,
Yes.
Councillor Keogh,
Yes.
Councillor Kotick,
yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay, any disclosure of pecuniary interest and nature thereof? Seeing none. Okay. Approval of agenda. No delegations and presentations. Adoption of the minutes. Moved by Councillor Kotick, seconded by Councillor Hudson, resolved that the minutes of the special council meeting held April 6th, 2023 are adopted as circulated.
Councillor Hudson,
Yes.
Councillor Keogh,
Yes.
Councillor Kotick,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Moved by Councillor Hudson, seconded by Councillor Kotick. Resolved that the minutes of the regular council meeting held April 12th, 2023 are adopted as circulated.
Councillor Hudson,
Yes.
Councillor Keogh,
Yes.
Councillor Kotick,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. No petitions, correspondence. Okay. Moved by Councillor Hudson, seconded by Councillor Kotick. Resolved that correspondence item 08-01 to 08-5 be received and filed. No discussion on any of them? Okay, and be it further resolved. Or, no,
No.
that's it.
Councillor Hudson,
Yes.
Councillor Keogh,
Yes.
Councillor Kotick,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay. Reports and committees. Moved by Councillor Kotick, seconded by Councillor Keogh. Resolved that the minutes of the meeting of the Manitowoc Public Library Board held March 13th, 2023 be accepted as received.
Councillor Hudson,
Yes.
Councillor Keogh,
Yes.
Councillor Kotick, Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay. Moved by Councillor Keogh, seconded by Councillor Kotick. Resolved that the minutes of the meeting of the Thunder Bay District Board of Health held March 15th, 2023 be accepted as received.
Councillor Hudson,
Yes.
Councillor Keogh,
Yes.
Councillor Kotick,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay, moved by Councillor Hudson, seconded by Councillor Keogh, resolved that the minutes of the meeting of the Thunder Bay District Social Services Administration Board be held March 16th, 2023, be accepted as received.
Councillor Hudson,
Yes.
Councillor Keogh,
Yes.
Councillor Kotick,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay. Okay, now the mayor's report. Last month, Tyler Brewster and I attended OGRA, which is the Ontario Good Roads Association in Toronto. Manitowoc was lucky enough to receive 3 delegations. Firstly, with Minister Rickford. In the delegation, we emphasized how important a rec center is to this community. And we were looking for confirmation that we were going to receive $2 million that we have applied for to go towards the $7 million upgrade that is needed to bring our rec center back up to par. We have not yet gotten confirmation that we will receive the money, but I'm very optimistic that we will. The second delegation was with the Minister of Transportation. In this delegation, we were accompanying Mayor Cheryl Fort of Hornpain and Mayor Ryan Bignucolo of Chapleau to discuss the to discuss how extremely disappointed all the communities in Northwestern Ontario are with the service or lack thereof that we received from Drive Test. Everyone knows how terrible that service is. We're trying to emphasize that. Okay, the third delegation was again with the Minister of Transportation about Manitouwadge area and the condition of the 614 and the Highway 614-17 junction. Well, this is one we received some confirmations. They are saying that there are about 13 kilometers of the 614 that will be repaved. The culvert at Bearhead is being investigated because we emphasized that a bump that's been there for 3 years should be looked at. Okay, the junction will see pavement, another entrance to accommodate larger vehicles, relocating of the mining equipment, and a few other minor upgrades. And another thing is the sub patrol yard is scheduled to be up and running by fall of 2023, which means for the highway will be based in Manitouwadge. Okay, also recently, I'm sure a lot of you are aware of, we were approved to get 2 EV charging stations fully paid by Aviva. This is great for the growth of EV cars and tourism, and the funds generated by these chargers will go to the township. Okay. Other than that, the sun is finally shining to the point where I can say winter is officially over. Okay, now it's time for camping, golf, hiking, and just getting outside and enjoying the beautiful outdoors before the mosquitoes and black flies find us. Okay, now off to acting CAO.
Thank you through Mr. Chair. Staff have been hired and are in the process of training at the restaurant. Community services, along with volunteer and public works, have been working on upgrading the interior of the restaurant with plans to open for May long weekend. The greenskeeper have been working hard to get the golf course up and running. And though the back half of the course is still quite underwater, we are optimistic that the course will be accessible in the first week of June. Golf passes can be purchased here at the township as of currently and will be available for purchase at the golf hut once the course is open. Also, we have been granted approval to add new sand to the Lions Beach. Also, will we be working on beautifying the waterfront. Much to look forward this summer. We have so have a great summer and enjoy the golf when it comes in. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next, under business. Moved by Councillor Keogh, seconded by Councillor Hudson, resolved that council is in receipt of administration report FP 2023-02 submitted by Don Kruger, Fire Chief, regarding update fire department establishing and regulating bylaw.
Thank you, through you, Mr. Chair. The ENR bylaw is an update on the past ENR bylaw that was last done in 1993. As council may remember, this was also one of the recommendations from the LFM report. So this bylaw, new ENR bylaw, just updates the service fire department using language taken directly from the latest regulation under the FPPA for firefighter certification. It also outlines the job descriptions of chief, deputy fire chief, as well as the captains and the firefighters themselves. The only part of it that I was not able to complete was as far as our response to medical calls, because I'm still waiting on the paramedic services to get back to me with an agreement with them. So this new ENR bylaw will address everything except medical response. As far as medical response, we will just continue doing what we've always done. And once the paramedic services deem us worthy of a response, we will update the bylaw accordingly. With that, I'll turn it over to council if they have any questions.
Any questions? Perfect. Thanks
Okay.
for doing all that updating. I'm sure it was well needed after 30 years.
Yes, as I said, I apologize. I've actually had the bylaws actually been written for almost a year now. I've been waiting that long for the paramedic services to get back to me. So if they ever do, we'll either amend or I'll add a new bylaw that will outline the medical response.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And further, that council approves the establishing and regulating bylaw being a bylaw to establish and regulate a fire department, specifically the Manitouwadge Fire Department.
Counselor Hudson,
Yes.
Counselor Keough,
Yes.
Counselor Coddick,
Yes.
Counselor Scapanello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay. Moved by Counselor Hudson, seconded by Counselor Coddick. Resolved that council is in receipt of administration report PW 2023-01 submitted by Tyler Brewster, Director of Public Works regarding pre-budget approval, mulching attachment.
For you, Mr. Chair, sure you guys have reviewed the report. I'm just looking to purchase a mulching attachment for our mini excavator. to Work with a lot of our overgrown shrubs and bushes. And things like that, so. Questions towards that?
Through the chair, just looking at the background on it. Where it says volunteers at the ski island and spending hours in the fall cutting back up road. So if you get this, that will alleviate that off then.
It'll help for sure. It's, any brush, you can do, our excavator is quite small, so it can get into some of the trails. I'm not gonna say all our trails. But it alleviate a lot of that. And just the time we spend holding on to a string cutter in the ditches,
Yeah.
And, it should alleviate quite a bit of that stuff, and steers in other directions. Right?
Give the chair another question.
Yes.
So all the staff, including summer students, will be certified to like, can they all use that little excavator or just
You know,
the
just
operator?
Public Works
No.
operators and.
certified pieces.
Okay. And how big will that attachment cut? Like, are we talking 2-3
It'll
inch?
go up to a 6-inch tree if you want to sit there and actually mow the tree down. But as for just like sweeping and cutting, all the alders you see along the road, like a 2 to 3 inch. But they told me it would do up to like a 6-inch tree if you sit there and kind of just chew it down as you go. But ideally, it would just be the tag holders and the shrubbery that's overgrown in the ditches and stuff like that. Well, yeah, after.
Okay, so in your opinion, it's going to be something that will be used for a lot of the summer.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think you really benefit from it. You go up towards Chico Bridge and look at all the stuff that's overgrown. We put a lot of time at that last summer and didn't get it half done, I think you do that in a day, 2 days with that little machine and then carry on, right? There's stuff at the airport. The airport ski hill, we're looking at doing our multi-use trails and whatnot. So with this head, you can actually reach up into the trees, any overgrown branches, you can kind of just cut them off as well, right?
Oh.
So I feel it would be a big asset to our team.
Sounds very versatile.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions? Okay. Okay, and further that council. Oh, right?
Oh, no,
Oh.
sorry.
Got me off guard there. Okay, and further that council authorizes pre-budget approval for the purchase of a mulching attachment to assist Public Works with completing required brushwork to maintain the township's roads, pedestrian ways, trails, airport, and ski hill.
Counselor Hudson,
Yes.
Counselor Keough,
Yes.
Counselor Coddick,
Yes.
Counselor Scapanello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay, moved by Counselor Coddick, seconded by Counselor Keo. Resolved that council is in receipt of administration report admin 2023-16 submitted by Jolene Keo, clerk, regarding divisional court update. Dunnell versus Manitowoc, the town. Reasons on rules 20.1.01 on motion to dismiss.
Thank you, through you, Mr. Chair. So administration received the decision from the divisional court just recently, and so we are seeking direction from council on whether to move forward with seeking legal costs. And if anybody has any questions.
Any questions? No questions? Okay. Then I say, and further, that council accepts the decision of the Ontario Supreme Court of Justice Divisional Court, and further that council provides direction to staff to proceed with seeking all legal costs regarding this file.
Counselor Hudson,
Yes.
Counselor Keo,
Yes.
Counselor Coddick,
Yes.
Counselor Scapanello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay. Oops. Moved by Counselor Hudson, seconded by Counselor Keo, resolved that council is in receipt of administration report admin 2023-17 submitted by Jolene Keo, planning administrator, regarding deeming bylaw for lots 96 and 97, plan M179.
Thank you through the chair. So this bylaw is before you to deem lots 96 and 97. So one of the, they have the same owner. One it has a house and the other is vacant. So this bylaw, a deeming bylaw, would just merge the two lots as one individual lot. And then this allows for any building or additional dwelling on the other additional lot to be approved under our zoning bylaw.
Any questions? No. No, okay. And further, that council approves bylaw 2023-17 be passed, which has the effect of merging lots 96 and 97, registered plan M179 in accordance with subsection 50-4 of the Planning Act RSO 1990.
Counselor Hudson?
Yeah.
Counselor Keo?
Yes.
Counselor Coddick?
Yes.
Counselor Scapanello?
Yes.
Mayor Moffat?
Yes. Okay, on the bylaws. Moved by Counselor Coddick, seconded by Counselor Hudson, being a bylaw to designate a plan of subdivision or part thereof, not be a registered plan of subdivision for the purpose of subsection 50-3 of the Planning Act be read a first and second time. And furthermore, be read a third time, passed and numbered as bylaw number 2023-17.
Counselor Hudson?
Yes.
Counselor Keo?
Yes.
Counselor Coddick?
Yes.
Counselor Scapanello?
Yes.
Mayor Moffat?
Yes. Okay, moved by Counselor Hudson, seconded by Counselor Keo, being a bylaw to establish and regulate the fire department, be read a first and second time. And furthermore, be read a third time, passed and numbered as bylaw number 2023-18.
Counselor Hudson?
Yes.
Counselor Keo?
Yes.
Counselor Coddick?
Yes.
Counselor Scapanello?
Yes.
Mayor Moffat?
Yes. Okay. No motion to notice. Closed session. Oh, one more ballot. Moved by Counselor Coddick, seconded by Counselor Hudson, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the Council of the Township of Manitowoc as its meeting held on Wednesday, May 10th, 2023, be read a first and second time. And furthermore, be read a third time, passed and numbered as bylaw number 2023-19.
Counselor Hudson?
Yes.
Counselor Keo?
Yes.
Counselor Coddick?
Yes.
Counselor Scapanello? Counselor Scapanello?
Did we lose him?
We did.
Okay, well,
Okay,
sorry, Mike.
it's okay. And Mayor Moffat.
Yes. We still have internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Moved by Counselor Hudson, seconded by Counselor Keo, resolved that the regular meeting adjourn at the hour of 7:20.
Counselor Hudson,
Yeah.
Counselor Keo,
Yes.
Counselor Kotick,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Perfect.